Hi guys, so we just got home. Here, you want your cow? Want your cow? Here you go. We just got home here. Like we literally just got in the door. What, you don't want them? What? You broke them. You ripped his poor little heart off. She picked out this cow pet thing. It's like one of those squishies. She picked it out after she saw Santa. She ripped his one horn off of him. You broke him. He's broken. He's broken. But she did not have a good time. We went through Christmas Lane. And she didn't like the animatronics at all. Like, they have like reindeer where their heads move and stuff. She hated every single part of it. Last year and the year before, you know, she loved it. I loved going as a kid. I don't know. This year though, she just hated the animatronics section of it. And I have no idea why. I have no idea. After we left there, is this like zoomed in? There we go. After we left there, we walked down to the lawn and garden section so she could see Santa. What are you doing? She hated that too. Like, she had fun on the walk over to see Santa. She had fun waiting for Santa. But as soon as it was her turn to go, nope, she wasn't having it. She was so mad. Like, we tried to get her to sit down on the bench that they had in front of the plexiglass. And she wanted no part of it. Like, none whatsoever. So Tim and I sat down with her. You know, we got her a little comfortable. She was still crying the entire time. So I don't know what's going on. She didn't like it. We did get her to smile a little bit. You know, Tim and I got out of the picture and she stood up in front of the bench, so she was a little further away from Santa, and she was fine with that. And she like stopped crying. We got her tears wiped from her face, and we got a little bit of a smile out of her. So it wasn't a complete waste. But we let her pick out an ornament, which she does every single year. Well, we didn't do it her first Christmas because she was like 3 months old. But last year and this year we let her pick out her own ornaments, and they are both like, they're gonna be put on the tree every year. So like the one from last year was on the tree last year, and it'll be on the tree this year. And then we also picked out a little penguin one that said Ella on it. So we got that. And then I don't know. It wasn't a bad day, but it just wasn't the best day. But I have keychains here that, well, a couple of keychains and one of my coaster ornaments that the order came through for. But I got this order for this little light blue buck, the little coaster ornament, which I need to go and get drilled in like immediately. As soon as I am done here, I need to go and get it drilled in so that, you know, I can still get it in while it's still a little pliable. But you've got Rudolph with the gold glitter, and then this one I tried out. I don't know, I don't think they're gonna work. I think it's gonna end up looking like crap. He doesn't look too bad. He's kind of cute. He's kind of cute. But it's a little like goat, and I put copper colored brown on his like horns, tail, and the bottom of his feet, and then I put a little spot. And I wanted him to be, you know, white around the outsides. he doesn't look horrible. His backside, you can see the copper started to run, but it didn't do that on the front, so that's good. I don't know. Do you guys think he's cute? Do you guys like him? Would you buy him? I don't know. I'm gonna list him up probably on his own. And it'll just be like a little custom like order, but I need to go, like I said, get this drilled so that I can get the thing into it, and then get the ribbon onto it tonight, and then I have one more, and then the coasters are done. I have been working on them since Saturday, something like that. It's been a long process, being that I can only make one a day right now with my only coaster mold. However, today I have 4 coaster molds. I have maple leaf molds. They look like pot plants, like pot leaves. I have Disney molds and resin coming today. I went ahead, and when I got my Etsy paycheck, I went ahead and got a couple more molds, especially the coaster molds, because I want to start making more coaster sets and selling them, and just for like coaster ornaments and stuff. I need the molds so that I can get them done quicker, to where, you know, I can only make one a day with it in this mold, you know. Let me get it back in here. So one per day that I could do. However, with more molds, I can do more at one time. I can do more during one pour session. Let 4 cure at the same exact time. And I could have had this order done in 2 to 3 days instead of 6 to 7 days. So it's been rough, but I have one more to do, and I'm gonna get it done probably here in a couple of hours, after Ella, you know, chills out for a bit, because she's been super crabby today. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna go and get this one done here in a little bit. The only thing with these coaster molds, if you guys, you know, like coaster ornaments, if you guys do plan to buy, so I'll show you this one. I tried to stop it, prevent it from happening, but this one, you guys can see that, you know, it's like perfectly fine. If it'll focus. It's like perfectly fine, but there's a few air bubbles in it. You guys can see there's 3 right there. Some of them have smaller ones, some of them have bigger ones. I try to get them out, but it just doesn't want to stop. However, with the like air bubbles, I think personally that it gives it some characteristics, and makes it look like authentic or whatever. And it also does have a coating of resin, you know, from the top of the bubble on the picture, so that, you know, if it gets wet or something, it's not going to ruin the picture inside of the resin. So that's not one thing, or that's one thing you guys don't have to worry about, is the pictures getting messed up. Because like I said, they are essentially waterproof, because it does have that little bit of layer of resin over top. She is in the bedroom. I put Peppa on for her when we got home. And I'm gonna be, you know, I gotta pee. I gotta turn this furnace up though. But yeah, so Tim already had to go to work. Luckily he got to go with us this morning. I called my dad to see if he wanted to go with Ella and I today, you know, later in the day. And he's sick, so that ended up not happening. But I gotta pee, and then, you know, obviously get my hands washed, and then go in and get this coaster ornament drilled. Alright guys, so it's a few hours later. It's been rough. Like, rough. I had to take some bread over to my mother-in-law. Then I had to bring said bread home so that I can make her peanut butter sandwiches, because she didn't have any peanut butter. This box is gonna be heavy. Bear with me a minute. Ugh. Stare at my ceiling for a second. Ugh. That box says it's 20 pounds. It's got my resin in it. Because like, I don't know, I think I told you guys, but I ordered more resin with my Etsy money that I got because I actually got a lot this like past 2 weeks. I earned about $200 and some. I had a lot of orders these past couple of weeks. And I have it set so that Etsy will pay me every 2 weeks. And I got like $200 and some. 50 went directly into savings, and I bought some stuff for Etsy with it. But first I wanted to show you guys Ella's Christmas picture. So there's her little picture this year. Either in this vlog or like tomorrow's vlog, I plan to pull out her first two so that I can compare 2018, 2019, and 2020, ouch, all together. So just stay tuned for that because I am so excited for that. But like I said, I've got packages to open, so let's go ahead and do that. Once they shipped my resin, they did end up emailing Tim and let him know that due to the colder temperatures, the weather may affect the resin and it may be crystallized when I get it, so they may have to replace it. So we'll see how that is. But these are the molds and Tim's keyboard. Because Ella was playing up on his table and she got into his keyboard and just completely ruined it. So I had to buy a replacement one. He got the same thing. It's Jellycomb brand. It's the same exact one that he had before. I just went ahead and got him that one so that you know, I knew he liked it and everything like that. So these are the coaster molds. Guess it's a set of 6 instead of a set of 4. And hopefully they work. They are rather large. These may need to be shipped back and different ones bought because these are really big, I feel. I don't know. I'll have to see. This was like the smallest size I could find. I wonder if they maybe shipped me the wrong size. It doesn't say. Oh, it says DIY round coaster. And it says 0 centimeters, but I'll have to test them out. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, that's not the size that I was hoping for. Doesn't even say on this paper the size of it. And then I got these molds. So all of my Mickey, Minnie, like Disney lovers, these ones are for you. This mold's a little wonky. I am not having good luck. This mold, it's like, you guys can see it's like rough on the edges. Molds aren't supposed to be like that. Anyways, you've got a Mickey Mouse ear, a Minnie Mouse ear, and then like a Mickey Mouse lollipop. So those are all gonna be available on my Etsy. This mold feels so weird. It feels so weird. And then these, what is this one? Oh, the pot leaf. Like, it's called the maple leaf on Amazon, but that's what this one is. So, okay, they're bigger than I thought they were. It came with 4 of these molds. They are all the exact same. But it came with 4 of these. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. I plan to get those listed up probably tonight, maybe. And it also came with some key rings, so that's helpful. It doesn't actually come with the part that I would hook into the little hole. I'm not having good luck with shopping on Amazon as of late. I am, oh my gosh. Anyways, so yeah, I got the pot leaf like molds. Like I said, on the Amazon listing, they're described as maple leaf, but I think you and I both know better. They're like pot leaf molds. This one, I plan to get all of these keychains listed up, like the maple leaf, pot leaf, and these Mickey ones listed up probably tonight or so. But I may not have, or actually I'm not going to have pictures of actual keychains. It'll just be the molds for now, and then once I start getting orders on these, I can update the pictures. So those are all of the molds that I got. And then, like I said, I got Tim the replacement keyboard because technically I wasn't watching Ella like I should have been, and she got into the orange juice. And then for this bad boy, so I got the same brand of epoxy, but it's not the same exact type. So the stuff that Tim got me was the art resin, I think. And I got the tabletop resin. Other people said it worked just the same as the Art Pro resin, so I just went ahead and got that because it was a little cheaper. If I can get it out of the box here. Yeah, this stuff is called Tabletop Pro. The stuff I had before was Art Pro. So let's crack into this bad boy. I still have about half of each. So half of the resin, half of the hardener. So technically a gallon left, but I just went ahead and ordered some more so that I had more for like Christmas presents and stuff like that, because I do plan to be making mother-in-law and stuff some Christmas presents with it. So this comes with, I think the white is the hardener or the resin. So yeah, this is part A. And then you've got part B right here. So the caps are A and B. And it says right on the thing, just in case, the resin does look like it started to crystallize. So I need to get it into a warm place and see if that helps. Otherwise, I will have to get a hold of the company and let them know. And then it also came with these because it is for tabletops. It came with a little like scraper squeegee thing and one of these little foam brushes to, like, you know, brush it on the tabletop. And then it comes with the instructions and the, you know, thing so you can share your creations with the brand. But this stuff I get, it is 1 part mixture. So like 1-to-1 ratio. You do 1 part hardener, or 1 part resin, 1 part hardener. And you have to pour equal amounts, otherwise it doesn't set right. Otherwise, you know, a lot of things could go awry with mixing parts. However, when I was looking at other brands, a lot of them were a 2-to-1 or 3-to-1 ratio. And I didn't like that. A lot of them that I saw were 3 parts resin, 1 part hardener. And I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that, because then you know, switching between different brands, I'd be like, okay, was this the 3-to-1 ratio or was this 1-to-1? However, with all this, like the same brand, this Moss brand right here, all of their stuff that I've seen is 1-to-1 ratio. So I'll probably stick with their brand because the Art Pro stuff that I have now that Tim bought me has been working amazing. And I have had no issues with it that were not faults of my own. I've had a couple of projects go because they didn't harden up because I mixed wrong. You know, I added too much hardener into the one, and believe it or not, that does not make it harder. It makes it softer. So you just have to keep that in mind if you guys are working with resin. But this is the stuff I get. Like I said, this stuff is the Tabletop Pro, and I normally, like last time I had the Art Pro. Same brand and everything like that. So far things are going great. These are both 1 gallon, so I have 2 gallons worth of resin mixture that I have to work with, and it goes quite a long ways, especially when making like the keychains and stuff, because if you think about it, one of these molds is gonna take maybe 10 milliliters of resin epoxy. So they might take more. I don't know. Like I said, I will probably end up getting a few of these made. Hopefully I can get some orders. I'm going to list up on my Facebook group tonight the okay, it's like sticky, like the molds should not do that. What? It doesn't do it as much. Maybe it's just this material with the like clear coating, or not the clear coating, but like their label. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna list these up on my Facebook group so that maybe I can see if people want orders, and I can start getting some orders in, and then I can put the pictures on. So I'm so excited. This was my first real big jump into my Etsy shop on my own. All the other stuff that I have, Tim has pretty much bought for me because he is a sweet, sweet soul, and he wants what's best for me, and he knows that I had wanted to start an Etsy for so long, and when I first started up my Etsy, I was scared to branch out. I was like, yeah, no, I'll just stick with making bows. It's what I know, it's what I can do good. And he bought the resin, encouraged me to branch out and reach out of my comfort zone. He bought me the resin, bought me some molds so that I could start making some items. And he also bought me the Cricut. The Cricut is technically a Christmas present, but he also bought me the Cricut and a lot of the vinyl and stuff like that so that, you know, I can branch out, get out of my comfort zone, and this way, if my Etsy keeps taking off and getting more and more sales like how it's been going, I won't have to go back to work once we are done having babies and in school. I can just stay home. I can do all of my resin casting at that time. Yeah, I can do a lot of the like filling orders and everything like that whenever they are at school, and this can be my job. Otherwise, we had planned that I would be a stay-at-home mom until all of our babies are grown up and in school. And then once they're all in school, then I will go and get a part-time job that can work with the hours of like the times that my kids are in school. So that's how we had always planned it. But with this, I can stay home, I can fulfill orders, I can clean the house, I can get lunch ready, and then the kids will get home and everything like that. So I'm really hoping that this continues down the path that it's going, and I have every single one of you guys to thank for it, for being supportive of me, for helping me through this, for placing orders, and, you know, reaching out to me, leaving your reviews on the Etsy, just being kind-hearted souls who have faith in me that I can do this. So I thank each and every one of you. And I will see you guys all next time. Bye. Love you.